Ah! I guess we're live, right?
I guess we are.
I
I
guess
don't know.
we
We
are.
had some technical difficulties
It was
tonight.
my fault. My fault. I set it up as a private stream, and
Brian.
yeah, fortunately, you can edit it before you go live.
So you can PayPal your $12.95 subscriptions to
Enter the Realmcast
for that
What that called?
private show.
Yeah, it was
Mm.
pretty worth it, I gotta say. But it's well, it's fun to be back. Happy Tuesday.
Look
Hey,
at this
Dave.
this fuzzy guy here, this beautiful fuzzy man.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
Dude,
Can't get rid of me. Not that easy.
Who
So-
invited this guy?
Let me ask you, Dave. I had the feeling that what you did is you were, you have your nice beard that you have all nice and groomed, and I have a feeling that what you did was you got it like too low on one side and then another too low and then you ended up shaving all up and you fucked it all up and then you couldn't come back till you grew it back.
How the fuck did you know that? Listen, I'll tell you a funny story though. I'm not that anal about my beard or anything like that, but I'll tell you
Anal
this.
beard.
When I was 15, I always had facial hair. So I was 13 in junior high school with a fucking goatee. You know what I mean? So when I was 15, I got a job working at Chuck E. Cheese, nonetheless, right? And I was so excited to fucking work there because all they hired was hot girls at the time. They were all in high school with me. Fucking free pizza, right? They had that. If anybody's ever sat in that Star Wars game, this one,
Oh,
from
yeah.
20
the
years
pod.
ago, the pod, where you would go through. They had that,
Oh, I
and you
didn't
could
have
play
that.
for free. If you worked there, obviously.
Unlimited coins.
So the only downside to that job was that they wouldn't allow facial hair. So all they would allow was like basically just this little stash. So within like maybe I don't know a week, I was just like I wasn't dealing with it. I had some fucking twerp telling me what to do all the time, and he was like just he was probably 20 years old. I was 15, and he was fucking coming down on me for bullshit. So I wound up quitting. So
See, how much-
now, mind you, now I'm like this with just this fucking thing, right? So, and then this is now, I'm 13, so I did have facial hair, but it took longer to come in, right? Yeah, exactly. It took longer to come in. So what I did was I took some of my mother's eyeliner.
Oh, there you do.
I totally did. He's like,
Yeah,
I
you
filled
do.
it in. And then I remember being like, playing basketball at the time or being in the park and like, you sweat. You don't realize it.
Yo,
Yo,
babe,
Dave, your
your
fucking
goatee is
goatee's
running.
falling off. But that within a week or two, I had it back. But I just remember you just reminded me of that. You fucking said that, Brian.
no, the titty's supposed to go in your mouth, not the eyeball. Sucking on some mascara.
Yeah, well, good to be back. Let's start this show. I am Energon Addict, back from my hiatus, and let's say hello to the rest of the boys. So I'll start off with you, Brian.
Hey,
What's
hey.
up? How are you?
Good to have you back, man. I'm doing okay. I'm all screwed up because I'm off on Friday, so I was like thinking today was Wednesday and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys have that problem sometimes. JD, you probably don't never know.
I don't even know what day it is.
No.
Any day.
JD's like calendar. Fuck that.
No, I mean there's a calendar on there just for that reason, so I know what fucking day it is.
Thank God for my phone.
JD probably just like looks every once in a while, like, "Oh, check it out! It's Wednesday. That's
Oh,
cool."
it's Wednesday. I guess I gotta do some work today. Fuck.
But yeah, it's no things. It's rough stuff at work. It should be getting easier this time of year, but it's not. It's just But today ended well. Well, when you leave, everything gets well, especially when you're here having fun, talking on a computer.
Talking to a computer. Talking to the internet.
That's that. Other than that, I had a 3-day weekend last weekend as well.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Saving all your days.
I'm off on Friday all month.
Wow.
Because I didn't use up enough vacation during the year, so I had to burn it,
Gotcha.
And I got a new phone screen because I broke mine.
Cracked it, yeah.
Yeah, I cracked it when I was down in my crawl space. That's where everything gets cracked.
You cracked your head last time you were down
Yeah.
there. You fucking cracking phones.
Yeah, so that was it was a week ago. Today I was setting mouse traps in my house. It's the first time I ever had a mouse in the house. I don't know where the hell it came from, but it was funny. I came home from work and I left a bowl on the counter in the kitchen, and I was putting away some groceries or something that I got, and I happened to look in the bowl. I'm like, what are these little brown things in there? And I'm like,
I didn't have Cocoa Krispies.
I'm like, I know what that is. Oh, son of a bitch. And so I ran out to Walgreens and picked up some mouse traps. And while I was setting one in my crawl space, because I had no idea where it came from, no fucking idea. So I put like 8 around my whole house because I have no idea where this thing is. And I bent over, and my phone fell out of my pocket, hit the ground, and smashed. It's only the second time I cracked a phone.
I thought you were gonna say it got snapped by a mousetrap.
No. But I do get the as Josh Fisher referred to them as the neck breakers, because when you catch a mouse, you got to send a message.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, listen, you ever use those glue traps? They work too. I remember catching one when we used to in the apartment buildings when we used to live in Queens, and it was one I guess gave birth, so we were catching babies.
Oh man!
And 2 babies got caught on the mousetrap. One fell on top of the other one, and didn't know what to do, so was biting the other one.
Oh,
so they were both fucking
brutal.
screaming, like, yeah, and you heard it screeching in pain. So I would think that sends a message too. Like,
So, yeah, I don't know if you guys. I guess it does. I don't know if you guys remember, but remember when I was watching the mousetrap videos? Like that was my thing. I was watching on YouTube. Like that guy, he goes through all these different mousetraps, and one of them was he like, here's the sticky one, and he tried like peeling the mouse off afterwards.
Ooh.
He's like, this is not humane. Just do that. And I was like,
Oh,
damn.
there goes a leg.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I don't have good luck with mouse traps. This is that mouse might have been a stowaway from here.
Oh, you think?
Ooh.
No.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it was.
But
It was caught while breaking the mold happened. I didn't hear the thing go off, but I think it was under the kitchen sink, which means I think I have like my outdoor spigot goes through that wall. Maybe it like squeezed through the hole. I don't know.
It's a dark, moist area.
That's what they look for.
Anyway, so that's what I did. Got a new screen. Did that. I feel like I did something else on Friday that was good, but I can't remember. Just watched a lot of.
You forgot her name already?
Yeah.
Jeez, Brian.
Damn.
True Detective. I watched a lot of True Detective, JD. That really
There you
fucked up
go.
my pen, man.
Hey, you like it?
Oh, it was good, but man, it was giving me anxiety, and I was, it's rough. It's a rough
How
show.
far did you get?
Well, I got through 2 seasons, not in one weekend, but
yeah,
I think I'm gonna take a break before I watch that third season.
Yeah, I haven't watched the 3rd season.
I only watched the 1st season of that.
The 1st season was that was.
That's with Woody Harrelson, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's me.
Cool. Well, how about you, JD?
Hi, Dave.
No.
What's up?
Hi, Dom. Hi, Brian.
Hello.
Hi, Internet World. We all missed you, Dave.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
I especially missed you.
You did.
Yes, I did.
Mm.
Yeah. Weekend's been pretty good. We put the Christmas tree up. We rearranged the bedroom. We hung some curtains.
Which bedroom?
Was that rearranging the bedroom on accident or purpose?
No, so like I kept thinking, I'm like, Halo reaches out on Game Pass now, and I'm like, really want to play this. And like the way the bedroom was set up before, she had to like sit across the bed to actually see her TV. So I'm like,
To see her TV.
Yes.
So you mean you have another TV for you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. In the same room?
In the same room. Yeah.
I love this shit.
Brian, you've seen our bedroom.
I don't think I don't think I've ever turned my head to the right. I don't know. Maybe I've only seen
Brian,
it
you
from
were
the
standing
left.
right next to it when you were hiding in the closet.
Oh. That's what's up. And that's also a good idea.
Brian, you've seen our bedroom.
What, hiding in the closet?
Yes. Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Anyway, we rearranged the bedroom a bit. It seems a little bit bigger in there and everything. So
we should make bunk beds. Awesome idea.
JD, how do you rearrange that room? I mean, the bed's there, and got the dresser there, and
the dresser is now on the other side of the room.
Okay.
The bookshelves are where the dresser was.
Okay.
So all that there, we just pretty much swapped those two walls.
Look at so much room for activities.
I think that's exactly what she said. There's so much room.
So much room. We could do some activities. It was a horrible idea. What did you think we could do? Love that.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. We ran around a little bit too, and that was,
nice.
Kind of simple. Keeping it simple.
Cool.
Kiss.
How about you, Dom? Do you have a simple weekend?
Consider that a simple weekend. This weekend was interesting. That's all I have to say. So.
Menage a trois.
It's gonna ask me
for real. Shit.
Ask me about this weekend, like in the new year, and I'll tell you about this weekend later on.
What the hell does that mean?
To be continued. I'll.
That's a whole other show.
Yeah, it's a whole other show to talk about my weekend. So
might be two.
Guys, yeah,
only an hour and a half.
Yeah, it might be two. It might be two shows, but believe me, it's going to be from some good discussion talking, because it was very interesting and wonderful weekend that I had.
Huh.
You didn't you go to a concert though last week?
I did. We went to a
Nirvana.
No, actually, it was
Nirvana tribute band.
I think it was 90. What was it? 93.2 kind of had a concert at the Barclay. They had like 6 bands playing. It was pretty cool.
93.
I don't know.
92.3.
Yeah,
WMGK.
Used
to be WMGK. Then 92.
Yeah, it's one of those alternative stations.
Used to be classic rock.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Classic rock. Yeah. But it was fun. It was Monsters and Men. Mumford and Son played.
Hey, does Tanya want to get on the show too?
Yeah. She's filling me in on all the stuff that I don't know. But dude, that Barclay Center, if you ever been there, those stairs and the nosebleed sections, dude, you feel like you're gonna fall off and just steep. The Barclay Center.
Is that the
nosebleed?
Old Brendan Byrne Arena?
No, there's new. It's the Jay-Z Center.
Jay-Z Center? Where is it? Is it in Newark?
No, it's in Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brian, you haven't been
you went
yet?
to New York.
You haven't been to Barclay, Brian?
No. Who plays there? The Nets?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nets.
I was making a joke. Seriously? The Nets are in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. When did that
Where
happen?
have you been?
God damn.
Yeah,
That's when Brian traded the realm from ESPN for the realm.
Yeah, basically. That's what happened.
But it was a good time. Long concert. It went from like 7 to like 11:30 at night, and it was pretty cool. Like the way they did it was like 6 bands were performing, and they had a rotating stage, like a circle stage, where half the stage would like they would set up the next band while the other band's playing in the front, and then the stage would rotate, and then the next band would come on. So the setup time was really like 5 seconds, like 5 minutes, and it's
Was the crowd around them in a circle? Or
no. It was pushed like usually pushed to one side of the stadium, and then they just had a circle. They had like a circle platform that rotated when the current band is performing, they were setting up the other band in the back.
That's cool.
So, because I was kind of interested, like I was like, how's 6 bands going to play within all those like that span, and that was how they did it. Because if you ever been to a concert, it's like when the opening band plays, they have all their equipment and instruments there, and then like the next band comes on, it takes them like maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes to set up the next band. So it's pretty cool. It was really good, nice fun, great music. I never heard Vampire Weekend, and I told Tanya not to drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah,
because it was very culty and shocking to me, but I was
Wow.
I was not familiar with the group, and I started looking around, and it was like kind of a Fish feel, like have you ever heard Fish?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I gotta hear this now. I'm gonna listen to it as soon as the show's over.
Vampire Weekend, dude.
Vampire Weekend.
Dom, I could. I don't know. You probably wouldn't talk to me if I let
You like
listen.
Vampire Weekend? You like Vampire Weekend?
Not particularly, but
me neither. But
they're mild. They're
very,
mild
very
compared
mild.
to some
I
of
was
the
like-
stuff I listen to.
He's like a combination of Fish and like Simon Garfunkel type of feel. So it was kind of wacky. And
Fish? What the fuck is Fish? I gotta listen to
You ever
this.
heard
I'm gonna
Fish?
put you on mute.
It's just like it's traveling hip,
yeah,
and it's like a jam band. They just make shit up as they go. They don't really have songs. They just hallucinate and get stoned and
the lead guy.
Sucking each other's dicks and whatever, you know what I mean?
The
Playing
lead guy,
instruments.
that lead guy is like when I saw him performing, I'm like, dude, this guy looks like a leader of a cult. And it was just a little scary for me. I was always whispering over to Ty and go, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid."
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. It was like a lot of bands. Is like what did I say? It was Monsters and Men were there. Mumford and Son played, and then like Judah and the Lion was there. So there was 2 other bands I can't remember. Cage the Elephant. Cage the Elephant was there. They were really good. That guy was fucking amazing. So
No, Dom. No. Fish. Yeah, I don't know what Fish is, but that's Fish. Fish for me.
Jeez.
No good.
But shut up. Damn it, fuck. I'm not. Listen. I listen to a variety of music. I'm not all one singular music. I like country. I like
Nick. He
rock.
was just trying to get laid by going to a concert.
Were
with his
people
wife,
calling you
so.
grandpa when you were there?
Oh no, dude! There was so
Never
many
heard any of this.
our age. Yeah, our age guys, our age people were there. I'm sure as lower you got to the the general admission, they got younger. But I was in the nosebleed sections with the old folks. So.
Oh, jeez.
That was that week, and I'll let you know about my weekend some other time. Thank you, Dave.
I feel like I'm on the outside looking in on this weekend
Yeah.
news.
Yeah,
Mhm.
don't worry about it.
It's like we have a
You don't need to know, Brian.
click within the BTM
No,
clue.
no. I just found out myself. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dom, I didn't see anything in the chat.
Yeah, Dave gets into my business a lot. Like he's like
Oh.
one of those pesky little
Oh,
cousins.
I'm just gonna tell everybody what happened then.
No.
I think Gary
finally
knows.
found
Gary knows.
his dick, guys.
Yes, I
He
finally.
finally found his dick. It only took 41 years. He found his fucking penis.
Yes, I thought it was a
Wow.
vagina for like a long time.
Jesus.
He can finally stand up and pee now.
Yes.
What's that smell? It smells like cheese. Like rotten cheese. What is this thing?
It looks like a little button.
Whoa. Mr. Dave, how are you?
Yes, how is welcome back, Dave.
Hi. Well, this weekend I really don't even recall what really happened this weekend. It was just a bunch of errand running, and my daughter's sick, so she's still sick even today. We had to take her to the doctor again today.
Mm.
He's running a high fever. You know, unfortunately, with kids, they can't give them antibiotics like so young, so
Mhm.
they kind of have to fight every cold and shit, whatever virus they get, unless they catch it, unless it's the flu virus. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Catch it early enough. She doesn't have the flu. So they think it might be just like a respiratory infection, but she has a really high fever. So, you know, we've just been monitoring her because, you know, she's not being herself, you know, sleeping a lot. But you know, we took her to the doctor twice already, and, you know, we're keeping her hydrated. So about it, you know, trying to keep her laughing too, because usually, you know, kids are miserable when they're sick. My kid, like, you know, she'll kick out of it if you just show her that, you know, it's not so bad. So, you know, I keep her laughing, keep her dancing and stuff like that as best she can. And that's it. What you know, I started a new hobby. You know, I haven't been here in a few weeks. I did tell you.
Whoa.
I kind of told you guys before the show. You guys kind of know, but
I'm
you know,
so happy
listeners
that
may
you
not know. You know, we do this Mythic Legion stuff, and we always talk about customizing them and stuff. So I started dabbling in that. You know, took some pointers from all the cool dudes that we met at the show at ToyCon and stuff, and I started painting them too. And it's kind of cool. You know, it's
Mhm.
Do you want to show us?
not really, but I
Okay.
guess I will. I'll show you. I guess I will. But
I thought
Do
he
you
was
have
gonna.
do you have a before and an after?
well,
Did you?
I could do that. Hold on one second.
Wow, these are
Keep
all.
talking.
I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna mention his ring toss with Prince Albert.
Yes, yes.
That's what I
That
thought
and
he was.
I think
And
he
and
bought them.
your questions would have applied that I wouldn't have wanted to see a
Dave, we
before
see
and
your
after. And
pajamas. What are those,
Yeah, Dave.
snowmen? Those
It's
look
like Star
snow
Wars, I think.
snowmen. They're wampas.
You know,
that
Dave
would be
actually
pretty
bought
awesome.
the new wave in Mythics. It's called Paint by Numbers.
Show us.
Okay,
I love
so
Dave, what's on your
Yeah,
pajamas?
I think we're more
you like my
interested in
pajamas?
your
Yeah,
pajamas.
come on, guys.
What's on the? Oh, what is that? Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got demonetized.
Transformers, man.
Oh,
So
He transforms from soft to a
so they
boner.
so for anybody that doesn't have one of these, you know, these come basically like
all gray. Yeah.
a blank canvas
The
with the
ogre
builders,
builder.
right?
Yep.
So that's that guy, and then I did this. Wait.
Closer. There
That
you
way.
go.
There you go.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Look at that.
look at you, man.
Yeah.
See, those little hands are good for
Nice.
something.
It's nice and pretty. You don't need no small hands.
So yeah, so I mean, surprisingly, you know, you kind of feel accomplished when you finish one. You know, like you feel like, oh man, I did that, and you kind of, you know, kind of proud of it. At the same time, it takes a lot of time to do that. Like, you know, just painting that, and that's just the armor. You know what I mean? Like, took probably about 3 hours or more.
Did
You
you
know?
did you did you
The
have
whole
that like?
figure.
Huh?
Did you have that like? Oh, sorry, Katie, go ahead.
Oh, I just
Did
sit
you?
and tried doing a whole figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did. I actually did. I don't have it. It's downstairs with the rest of my paint stuff. So you know how they have the red skeletons?
Yeah.
I don't have one. They're like
Red
$200.
ones?
You can't find one. So
Mhm.
I just painted one red because I saw Mike do one. And I just did it a little different because I didn't want it to be exactly like a match of the toy. So I did like more like a blood red, and then his armor is like brown. So I painted it, you know, more like a silver, and then I did some tarnish on it, you know, like some yellow and browns and stuff like that here and there, and
Did you do the dry brushing, Dave?
a little bit of purple in it, because I did the piece that was there was from a vampire builder, not a vampire builder, but a vampire body I used. I forget the dude's name.
Did you use a wash, Dave? Use a wash
Yeah, I washed.
and a dry brush?
I did.
Nice.
I did. Yeah. I mean,
Show me. You have to show me your technique.
well, thing is, too, what I found is when you first start out, you know, the less paint on the brush, the better. right?
Yes, I learned that quickly when I was getting a lesson from Mr. PNKR10.
Yeah, and then that and keep water and a wet napkin close. Also, you know that spudger that we all get with our transformers when we get our rock boxes.
Yeah.
Those are really good for helping you with painting because you can get into crevices where you might have overlapped. And you could just scrape the paint off before it sets.
Oh,
And even when it does set a little bit, you kind of could just scrape it off a little bit or blend it with it. So that was, because it's really pointy and small. So it helped out.
Yeah. Pointy and small.
Mhm.
You can use it to clean out the paint from under your fingernails too when you're done.
Yeah.
I got a question, Dave. When you had that accomplishment, did you do you have your Tom Hanks moment and say, "Look, custom, custom. I created custom."
Big custom. No, not really. But I just it got me wanting to do more. Like, fuck it. Some of these, they're mine. You know what I mean? I didn't buy them to resell them. You know what I'm saying? So if I fuck it up, I fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So like that red skeleton I did, I'm not 100% happy with it, but it looks better than it did before because before it was boring.
Yeah.
Now it's its own thing. It's not just like the other three that I have there sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like the fact that they're going to have those builders available in high quantities, and so people can start doing that and not have to do a custom with a freaking $80 figure, when they have to buy it on a secondary market type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why when I got these I seen people paint them, so I took. It's not like I just popped in my head I'm going to paint this thing. People had them within days, started painting them. So I started, in the Cabal group, and I was like, you know what? Let me just fucking try to do it. So I ordered the paint on Amazon. I ordered a fucking starter kit. It's not Citadel. It's the other one with the V. What is it? I can't think of it right now. I said it before.
Oh,
Vallejo?
Oh,
Vallejo?
yeah, Vallejo.
So I bought a set of Vallejo, and then I just started going at it. So
that's you took everybody's. They said just do it, get into it.
that, and when I was at the show, at the Toy Con show, I had bought a bunch of Lord of the Ring figures. Like I bought like probably about 10 of them, and I bought them for like $3 each. So I spent like $30, and I fucking they to use this word, cannibalized them. Ripped the heads off, ripped the arms off, and just took pieces that I wanted, like their skirts and shoulder pieces and stuff like that. And I started like gluing them to other figures, and so
You're Andy's neighbor.
JD's laughing because he's like, he finally gets it.
I'm so proud of you.
But yeah, man, I
That's
actually
my boy.
I painted my first head 2 days ago, and it's cool. Good. Like I'm surprised that I could do it. You know what I mean? The paints that I bought too help because these paints are specific for like
Mythics.
not necessarily
No.
mythic, but that same realm, like the 30-40K stuff that you're
Yeah,
painting
it's for
orcs and
painting
goblins
miniatures.
and knights and stuff like that. So the armor, the paints all fit with the armors and stuff.
A lot of the color schemes work very, very well. They're made, like they actually have colors that have like, orc skin or like tanned orc skin, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, blood red and shit like that. So
So that's pretty awesome because I think for me, picking the color would be one of the hardest jobs for me. I'd be like, I can't figure out what color I want. Screw it.
so if you ever do
watch Infinity War again,
if you ever do the Citadel, Citadel has their own app.
Oh, really? And what, like, tells you what colors mix with what and shit like that?
Yeah. Man, it's all bright.
go closer.
Is that Brian? I was gonna say that next. Like, you don't know what color you want.
Yeah.
You can mix and make your own too.
Yeah.
So
And then they
you
all
can-
end up being brown because you just mix them all together. No, I'm just kidding. I did make a dark green once. I was pretty proud of myself.
So you have like your inventory, and then you can go through. Where was this? No, it's in the. So paint by color, of course. You bring up the green. I just brought up the green. It gives you all the different shades. So you can click on one of those, and then it gives you like what base coat to use, what shade to use, what dry brush, layers.
Yeah, you know,
Cool.
that's the one thing that I need to learn how to do is basically. So I see Josh and Mike commenting in the group, but Josh said something about what did he say? Shading and highlights. Like so, like there's certain parts of the body that don't really get much light, so it should kind of reflect darker than parts that would. You know what I mean? So that I try to do, but I'm not great with. I mean, practice makes perfect. So I just figured, paint 5 more figures. I'll get better. But there's like Dom said, there's not really too much I could paint because everything that I have there, I kind of don't want to ruin just yet. You know what I mean? If I do ruin it, you know what I'm saying?
And then you'll have to stop what you're doing.
Maybe JD could do a
Tour.
figure banging paint tutorial show.
That's
just saying.
not a bad idea.
That's
a bad idea, right?
Fantastic idea.
Yeah.
You know what else is a fantastic idea?
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was trying to segue.
Oh, all right. So we have a show to go to do, right? All right. So
30 some minutes later.
Me and the guys were talking earlier. We just started talking about movies and stuff that's coming out. We're all excited for Star Wars in a few days, but there's other things that just came out. So Brian, tell us what you kind of concocted for us.
Well, there's 3 trailers out right now that I have yet to see. I've heard people talk about them. I've seen immediate knee-jerk reactions in the good and the bad. And I figured, why don't we use this wonderful technology provided us by the StreamYard and watch some trailers together and see what we think about them.
I think
so. There's 3 to choose from. There's a brunette, a redhead, and some guys with a pretty awesome car, as far as I know. Which one do you want to see first?
All right, I'm gonna go with the redhead because
the redhead.
Yeah.
All right, let's give this a shot. All right, folks, we're gonna watch the trailer for Marvel's Black Widow together, and be sure to talk over the video so we won't get flagged for all that, copyright stuff and things. All right, my first time trying this.
Don't fuck it up, Brian.
Yeah, just like I screwed up the show earlier.
You're 0 for 1. Oh.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer yet, David and JD?
Nope.
The Black Widow? No.
I have not seen it. I've not heard anything about them, like anyone's reactions or anything. So
yeah,
I'm seeing these completely blind with no one's
influence,
feedback. Yeah, influence, feedback, whatever.
All right, let's watch. And by the way, are you guys hearing any clicking noises?
Absolutely not.
No.
Yes.
Dun,
All right.
Dun, dun.
All right, let's do it. Tell me if you can hear it.
Oh, look, London.
London?
I know, just fucking. Ooh.
And I got this job.
Booty.
She's like, are you looking at my
This
ass?
family.
It sounded like it
Nothing
hurt.
lasts forever.
Oh, nice.
I heard you had to leave in a hurry. It's never easy these days.
That sounds like him,
So
that guy.
Oh, yep.
I've lived a lot of lives, but I'm done running from my past.
I like the music.
I know you're out there.
I know you know I'm out here.
Get out of my house.
So we're gonna talk like grown-ups?
Oh, what?
Maybe.
Is that what we are?
Ooh. They start making out.
What?
Oh, this is like Jason Bourne shit.
Ow.
It's good to see you too, sis.
Sister.
What brings you home?
We have unfinished business. We have to go back to where it all started.
Lucky us.
One thing's for sure. It's gonna be a hell of a reunion.
Power Rangers.
Hey, that's the girl from The Mummy and the
Hey.
dude from Stranger Things.
Red Guardian.
Family,
That's me in a super outfit.
back together again.
What is this?
What's with him in red? Like,
He's the Red Guardian.
what? No, but I mean, he was Hellboy as well.
No.
What is going?
No.
Yo, this looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
man. Like, it doesn't even look like a Marvel movie. Like,
Yeah, I like that it doesn't have that feel though. But like it has like Brian said, it's like a Jason Bourne type feel.
All right, let's find out what Thor's hammer is about, so you can see how my feet hurt.
do not.
Who's this guy? All right.
Yo, that looked
So how'd
good.
you like it, Brian? How'd you like it?
I really digged it. Also, obviously, prequel, right? Most likely, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
that was discussed at San Diego. I
Okay.
believe.
Now is
Now,
this like is
she
this
has a-
between any like of the Avengers movies, or is this before all they meet and all that stuff? Is this like in between Civil War and like Age of Ultron, or is it like is it
Oh.
like something way back when?
That's interesting because the Thunderbolt Ross guy. Thank you, Josh, for pointing out his name.
It's pretty.
Now we first saw him at the end. He was in Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in the day. So I mean, did it go before that movie, or maybe
It's a throwback. Maybe
Yeah,
they're doing
so-
a throw like a flashback kind of thing.
So also, what if it happens like after Civil War? Because
Yeah.
remember, after Civil War, she let Cap and Winter Soldier go. She let them go. But
And then
we don't
she went
know
to hiding,
exactly. Right? She didn't get put in that prison, right? She wasn't in that prison.
No, she wasn't.
No.
So maybe it happens after Civil War.
Yeah, I think I was like, well, that's what was the question I was asking myself. Like, is this
Yeah.
between one of the big Avenger movies or Civil War, or is this like way back before they even know each other and they're just doing a flashback?
Do they necessarily have to tie it in with the rest of the movies? Or
I don't
could it
think.
just,
Yeah.
like, because I mean, basically, it could just be another universe too, right?
Possibly, yeah. But the Ross, he had his clout, after the Accords were signed, right? So
Mhm.
so basically, he probably maybe sent her on a mission, and it might be a nice tie-in though to Avengers because she ends up on Cap's team,
Right.
in Infinity War. She's on Cap's side, so should be interesting to see what that's about.
That's when
Mark,
she changes her hair, right? She changes her hair to the blonde, short hair, right?
yeah, and in this movie it was still red, right?
So maybe she. I don't know. That's what I was wondering where it takes place in all this thing.
Oh,
I mean, you can have your hair dyed every month if you
Yeah,
want.
I know.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But maybe he sends her on a mission, and she's probably like, Cap was right,
But you dye that beard there, Buzz. Grandpa.
I'm
Yeah.
too lazy. Come on.
Just for men, just saying.
Here, I'm gonna dye it right
Is
now.
that your secret, Dom? You ain't got no grays.
Dude, it's
Yeah, you just told us. Thanks, just for him.
you want me to take my pants off?
Oh,
Nope.
jeez.
Okay.
I like it. It looks good. Not super excited, but excited enough.
Do any of you know who those other characters are? Josh mentioned Taskmaster. Taskmaster, I'm assuming, is the guy that came out of the tank and had the big gun.
The Power Ranger.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Power Ranger guy looking.
Mhm.
accurate.
Power Ranger. Yeah, looking.
Wasn't Taskmaster? Wasn't he a guy that had like a skull face?
Yeah, he had like a skull and a hood,
That's more comic,
a
probably. Right?
shield, and
Mhm.
I mean, they did it with the Red Skull. They kept that.
Who's the mummy? Who's the mummy?
For
The
that
girl
Hydra
from the mummy.
That
she-
is,
is- Who's
oh
she?
my god, I just forgot her name.
Wait for Josh. Josh is gonna answer in a second.
Josh, answer. Who's the mummy girl?
It's
Played in the mummy.
She was in that Bourne movie too with
Mhm.
Jason. Excuse me, Jeremy Renner. Oh my god, I forgot her name. That just kills me. Dude, she's
beautiful.
She's like our age too. She's not
Is she?
like, yeah, maybe a little bit older. It's good stuff. Yeah, man.
You got a
I mean,
chance,
that's a
Brian.
pretty
You got a chance.
wide
What's
range.
our age? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
not
gonna
in that
say
same bracket.
late 30s, early 40s.
Early 40s.
All right,
Okay,
I
okay.
am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not 32, Dave.
I know. I just play off like I am.
For the last 5 years.
Now we've already seen toys for this, right?
The new wave, yeah, that wave came out for Marvel Legends. I saw that on BBTS.
Came out or pre-order?
Pre-order went up. Yeah,
I'm still
Sorry.
waiting for fucking Fat Thor shit to come out. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
What the heck? I got 2 of the figures.
You got what? Iron Man. What do you got? Iron Man and Cap.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they were all at GameStops and shit.
yeah. I mean, I have them on pre-order, and those were the only 2 I got so far.
What? So Josh said that's Rachel Weisz.
Yes,
And
thank
then,
you. Jeez,
he said that the helmet he had it on in the trailer with a skull on it. I didn't see that. I didn't know.
Yeah, I saw a Power Ranger guy. That's what I saw.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. That's Tax Mask.
This one, right?
Yep. No, the other one.
Yeah.
The one on top.
The top.
That one. Right there. That one.
Okay. Look at this guy's neck.
Yeah, he has a small head.
Crimson. Oh, look.
Was that Crossbones or something like that?
Now, yeah, is Winter Soldier
Yeah.
going to be in this one? Is he going to make an appearance? That'd be interesting because remember she said she had an altercation with him, right?
Yeah.
So
And that's
maybe
when
it goes back-
Hawkeye saved her, right? From that altercation, or did she pull him out? I can't remember.
I don't remember. Who's Crimson Dynamo? What's this guy?
He's the neighbor of Taskmaster. He's like his buddy. I don't know.
They didn't really do a great job on the other dude.
So she said that this one is her sister. Is this like a true sister or one of like the girls that she went through training with in that training? Is all the ones that go through training call each other sisters? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good point.
Is that her actual sister or is that just a girl that she went through the training with?
This is so dumb.
So yeah, that's looks like same parts as like the
That's Red Guardian.
Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
He doesn't look as frumpy in the figure.
Yeah, no. They used the fat body. He doesn't look frumpy. I thought he would use the fat Thor body sculpt.
Beard isn't as long either.
Does he have like a super soldier serum? Do you guys know?
Yes. He's like I think he's the Captain America of Great Britain. I think. I don't know. I can't remember. All this shit goes through me.
You're not right. That's Russia.
No. Yeah, Russia. You're right. Russia.
Yeah.
There you go.
He had an accent and everything in the.
You're right, Davey.
Spy Master. So, fellas, I mean, typically MCU, I mean, they do the photo real stuff. I mean,
Yeah, they don't look like they're photo real.
no, this looks like a throwback back to
Didn't-
the older
Didn't they
stuff.
do a Crossbones already?
It looks more cartoonish, doesn't it?
And
Doesn't
the Crossbones
sorry,
the prior one was better than this one.
Oh yeah, but it looks like more cartoonish. Like I think the figures, like the head sculpt, especially like Winter Soldier and the Bone Crusher, looks like more of a cartoon type head sculpt.
Yeah, he
feel
looks like
to it.
Winter Shoulder was at 17 or something like that.
Yeah.
Young
Well,
bucks.
they mix up the waves, right? When they do these, they throw in old school stuff like comic stuff.
Yeah, there's
with,
there's
movie
always
stuff,
like
yeah.
there's always like 2 or 3 comic figures, and then
so I'm saying these 3 are comics. Well, maybe this 2, whatever that is, and these 4 from the movie here.
Mhm.
But yeah, these faces, man, this doesn't look anything like that girl. And I think we've seen Scarlet so much in toy form that we just come to accept this, and this just I mean, yeah.
It almost looks like you, Brian.
I got a star on
Throw
my
your beer out.
I'm wearing another red suit.
All right. Well,
So
obviously,
when does that one come out?
What's that?
It was
When
May.
does that one come out?
May.
May.
Oh,
May
all the good
24th.
movies come out in May, you know?
The so obviously this one's probably going to be thrown in the middle somewhere of the story that we already know, most likely.
Yeah. Now, do you think you guys think that this is the first movie coming for what is this Phase 4 or is this Phase 4, right? Phase 4, Phase 5, what? I don't know the new phase that they're coming out with. So this is the first movie. So you think expectations are high in regards to coming out with a bang and I don't think this one will have any connection to where they're going to go in the storyline, right? Like I think they're
Probably
just
not.
putting this one out, yeah, right?
I mean, unless they can further the story of characters that are going to be in this movie somehow. I don't know.
Good idea. Like, are they going to have like an ending credit that gives us a tease for what the next phase storyline going to be?
Like
using
Taskmaster going to get his own.
Well, isn't
movie
the next phase of movies all supposed to be like all these like B? I mean, sorry to say, but like the B characters, like Falcon
Doctor
and all
Strange,
that. They would all tie into this kind of movie scene, not so much superpowers and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
More techie and just badass fighting and shit. So
that's cool. I can't wait. I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, we know you're in there. Of course, you're gonna watch it. Like the rest of us, we're all gonna watch it. Doesn't matter.
All right, what do you guys want to watch next?
What was the other choices again? A blonde,
the brunette, and cool,
brunette,
and a cool car.
2 cups, 1 chick, or something like that. 1 cup, 2 chicks.
We're not doing that here.
Yo, what was all about Chan's goodies?
I bring my goodies to the yard
because she got some good baked goods. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to put in an order.
How about your goodies, huh?
Let's see. You don't want my baked goods.
No,
my baked goods will put you to sleep.
All right. What's the next choice?
Do the dudes with the car.
Dudes with the car.
Oh, this is good.
All right.
I've seen this one.
Share with audio. Click this.
You guys got to pay attention to this because there's a lot of Easter eggs in this fucking thing.
What's this? Ghostbusters. Oh shit.
Ghostbusters.
Damn it. That long ago? Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy. Give me some Bill Murray. I wonder if that's the same building.
It's a class 4 operation.
Oh, no.
What? It's a sequel?
Yo, no, dude. You got the wrong trailer, bro. Fucking Brian.
No.
What a dick tease.
That movie fucking
I fooled you.
chunks.
I fooled you.
I'll fool you.
All right, we'll do the real one now.
Oh, you do have to.
I'm like, this is not it, but I know where he's going.
All right.
Brian, his sixth sense of humor.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke.
You guys hear this, right?
That's not your mom.
Yeah.
Our name. This is a creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Why'd you bring me up here?
Entertainment value?
That's the Stranger Things dude.
What is that?
I don't know.
I'm like,
Oh.
That's so cool. I like
Somehow,
where they're going with this.
a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate,
I really do.
that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music, even,
hey,
just shaking on a
Paul
daily
Rudd?
basis.
that's Paul Rudd.
Under the dining table.
remember that one summer we
Mysterious
died at our
shaking.
table?
Mysterious shaking.
I found this in my living room.
It's a puzzle.
That kid
It's
looks
11
familiar.
with glasses.
A replica of what?
Oh, a proton.
A ghost trap?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years.
30.
New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking
It's
Dead.
so cool. I love how
Your dad never
the story is
mentioned it?
being played out here.
It's
Like, I
just
like
my mom.
they're looking back in history. Kids don't know what they were.
My grandfather died.
Oh, there you go. Egon's fucking.
My mom says we must have helped him through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute.
And the same hair.
Yeah.
Who are you?
That's no replica.
And you hear him. You hear him.
Call it
Your Bankman.
Call it luck.
Nice
Call it
callbacks.
karma.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on.
Oh,
Whoop.
it's the dog?
Cool.
Oh, dude.
It has a gunner seat?
The Slimer car.
Those tires
I
be
just-
shredded.
I like the Bankman when he's saying, you know, what he was saying, like, you know, it might be fate, you know. Oh, it's just like, just gives me the feels, dude.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. That was pretty dope.
That gives me the feels, dude.
Yeah, but it's also got that stranger things
Yeah.
like everybody else is doing right now too. Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
those shows and movies are everywhere like that right now.
Kids.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it because I watch it. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people.
But
playing it out.
I like, you know, I guess this, you know, the story is going to be obviously years ahead, and like, you know, the kids these days, the kids at this era not aware of the Ghostbusters and what they did, and now they're stumbling upon their stuff, and because I guess Egon has all of it stored up in the fucking house that they had, so I think it's really going to be cool. And if Zool comes back, that's going to be fucking cool as shit.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Um,
I am the gatekeeper.
Zool and Ivan
so
try and have a love child.
that'd be kind of crazy.
I don't know. I gotta see Sigourney Weaver in this thing somehow or another. It's-
Well, yeah, and I thought Bill Murray had something to do with this. I thought he was
Bill
gonna
Murray.
They all did.
Bill Murray- yeah,
They
they're
all
all in
coming
it.
back,
They're
yeah.
all in it. Yeah, they're all in it. He actually they confirmed that they saw him on set. They said, I watched it cool.
It'll be Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and
what's his name?
Winston.
Winston, yep. That his guy.
Forget what his.
I think
Ernie Hudson.
Yeah.
I think you think Janine going to be back? Who's the actor that played her?
I saw a shot. I saw a picture with all of them in it. I don't know if they were just at an event or what, but they were all in it, and she was in it as well.
Yeah. So Oscar says they'll be just in cameos, which I expect as well.
And what's dude's name? I can't think of it right now. The comedian. He doesn't act anymore. The dude from
Watchmen?
No. The little dude with the glasses.
Oh, Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis. He doesn't act anymore. So I'm curious to see if he'd come back to do a role. You know, on that.
I'm sure he'll have a cameo.
He hasn't acted in years. He gave it up for some cause or something. I forget what.
I think he went to go take care of the kids. I think he went to take because he went to parent his kids actually.
Yeah.
He shrunk them again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Janine was Annie Potts.
Okay.
He got to go find his kids in the backyard. They're too small.
He might have stuck them up in the lawnmower.
You know how everybody has like Alexa, what's whatever, Google, you know, Josh Fisher.
Yeah, we got Josh Fisher.
We got Josh Fisher though.
Yeah, so obviously it had the kid from Stranger Things in it, but besides that, it kind of gives me a Stranger Things feel to it because obviously it's a throwback to the, you know, showing the car and everything, but where it takes place, what's this, some podunk town?
Yeah, podunk town, yeah. Out in the middle of nowhere.
Seems like a town lost
was
in
it
time.
Somerville or something like that? They said
Somerville.
Somerville.
Maybe.
But like, do you guys feel like that when they showed the car? Was it his wife? Yeah, and he went to take care of his kids. I heard. The thing is that do you guys feel when they put out the car in that trailer, it reminds you of the trailer of The Force Awakens when they showed the Millennium Falcon and like
kind of
like right, like you get that
kind
feel
of,
like
yeah.
When I saw that first trailer and I saw the car going out in the cornfield and shit, I was like, it feels like me watching that Force Awakens trailer, and I was like, that you see the Millennium Falcon back again.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I was like, woo, yeah.
Yeah.
I just went frame.
Well, the interesting thing about this too is, it's starting out with a really young cast. It seems so.
Yeah. So they're trying to build on it.
Potential to keep it going, perhaps in the future. Who knows?
It's a moneymaker, man. Dude, you gotta watch. There's some good YouTube videos on the history of Ghostbusters and how it began and the story behind it, and how Dan Aykroyd had certain other actors cast as Peter Venkman and all the history about it. It's really fucking interesting.
Yeah, there's also a show on Netflix right now called The Movies That Made Us that just put an episode on it.
They did.
I just watched that. That was really good.
Really good. Like a lot of interesting stuff, and how Dan Aykroyd had certain storylines and what the original was supposed to be, because it was like more of a time travel thing rather than them exterminators or ghosts in New York City. So it was really cool how it evolved into what it got into.
Dude, what if Ecto-1 transforms into a robot?
Into Ectotron, and that's why they put all these Ectotrons out.
Yep, that's
right. Yeah. Oh boy! And Optimus Prime's gonna come with
new paint job.
Paint job.
I'll shoot myself. I'll shoot myself.
Oh, I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if Roller popped out of the trailer and actually did catch ghosts. That would be pretty wild.
I like that Slimer makes a cameo. That's nice.
Wait, he showed up. How come I didn't see that?
He was in the car. Like when they're chasing the car, when doing the car scene through the city, and you see they see them blasting the buildings. They're actually you see Slimer like flying away in one scene. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping for something a little less geared toward the juvenile, fandom, but see how it goes. It looks like even though it's gonna be kids on an adventure, it probably looks like it will be taken seriously, unlike the last movie. So,
do you think who's Egon had like a ghost vault down in that well, and the kids accidentally open it up, and all the ghosts come out and shit? That's what I was like thinking when I saw them in the well, and all that green like thing just explodes out, and you see that episode where they open up the vault, and it's like the whole thing explodes into New York City, and the ghosts all the lights start coming out.
Walter Peck comes with a piece of
this
paper.
Guy's a dick.
Shut down the containment unit, but you'd think he would have figured he would have some sort of fail safe.
Yeah.
Containment unit, whatever, if he's going to be doing something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. How did the second one end? There was a Statue of Liberty and the ooze, and I forget what happens after that. Everybody just parties and has a good time, right?
Yeah. They take the picture, and they have all of them lined up, and
what was that dude's name? The dude on the paint thing again.
Oh.
What was his name?
The Igor.
Vigo.
Vigo.
No.
Vigo the Carpathian, I think.
Yeah, I think
Vigo. This is Vigo.
Oh man, but obviously it looks like Egon settled down, had a kid because he was a grandfather of some type. It seems so. That's kind of cool. That's a nice nod to the actor too, because obviously
wasn't he banging the receptionist towards the end?
She ended up hooking up with
Rick Moranis'
character.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
But she did have an attraction towards him in the first movie, like in that first movie when they met.
Yeah,
and he was kind of not interested. He was more of like more scientist, and he wanted to focus on his work.
Yeah, but no, I mean, obviously we know that Harold Ramis passed away a few years ago. So it's kind of nice that in this movie they kind of like him as a Ghostbuster, their character having a line that continues. That's in a pretty awesome fiction that we all love. So that's pretty cool.
You think they're gonna bring back Egon as a ghost?
Nah, I
would not.
No.
That's,
dude.
I hope
like,
they do that. Yeah.
Like, what if we hear the
It's
song
okay that
again?
Star Wars does it every other movie, but it's not all right. If a ghost movie does it, right? No, don't bring back.
I hope they call back to some of the jokes, like, dude, I got a dog and cat living together in my house, or I don't know, crossing the streams, shit like that.
Yeah. Or there must be a big cockroach. Yeah, bite your head off, kid.
Or one of the kids is like, I got slimed. I don't know. I'm looking forward to some of that stuff. What about toys? Would you guys be interested in buying anything from this line?
No, none of that.
Yeah,
none of it. Unless they come out with some creepy ghost that I can go with my Mezco Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Or just Ecto one, just a car. Just give me the car.
Oh, man, I don't know. What'd you think of the seat thing that popped out? It's
That's
kind of like
cool.
a toy. Kind of reminded me of the toy.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
they're probably, it's probably a throwback to the toy.
The license plate did say Ecto 1, right?
Yeah,
I believe it did.
So now in the second movie, it was Ecto 2.
2, yeah.
Same car, just super more decked out, right?
That second movie never happened.
Come on, it really wasn't that bad.
Honestly, per this sequel,
okay,
I'm thinking that the other one never happened.
Because
why?
Yeah, because he saved
30 years ago.
We
haven't seen a ghost in 30 years. You know what I
Right.
mean? So where these other bitches go? You know what I mean? They're not around anymore.
What was the time gap between the first one and the second one? Anybody know? Was it?
It was
25
only,
years?
it might have been a couple years, yeah.
But that would be interesting if they just erased the second one out of this.
Because in realistic, they saved New York twice, right? In some sense, because it's
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know whether they're going to combine the two movies as one and saying but they showed the scene where they show up in New York and they're running, they're coming into the the city into the town to go to the building.
So there was a video game and they were calling that the third Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I remember that. They go into it. It's really fucking cool, dude. And even the cartoon series was getting more popular, so we're trying to make the movie more like the cartoon version. So when the ghost, the second movie, you see the ghost look like kind of more of a cartoony and more kind of a cartoony feel because the cartoon, the real Ghostbuster was getting really popular. It's really interesting and where and how it all developed and what came to fruition in the theaters.
Josh said it was 5 years in between Ghostbusters 1 and 2. That Ghostbusters 2 movie, not for nothing, I think it gets a bad shake. It's a good movie. I like it. I dig it. Oh,
so what's next?
What's next?
I could do this all night. I think.
Right.
This is easy. We don't have to really talk. We just watch. Watch and be like, yeah, I don't know. That's all right. That's cool.
Show me the brunette.
Dude, I'm excited to hear the theme song if the theme song's in here. That's all I gotta say.
I'm sure it is. Turn it now.
So you say brunette? Is it the Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Yeah. So I had a.
Is there another one we should watch?
No. So I had a coworker, right? And this coworker of mine, she has the most annoying tone, voice, and everything. She's like, Dave. I'm like, yeah. She's like, what's up with the Wonder Woman movie? Like, I don't get it. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, 1984. Like, she just helped bring Superman back to life and blah blah blah. I'm like, what? Listen, lady, like, relax. Like, I haven't even seen the pre. She's like, but you know all about this nerd stuff, don't you? Like, you like into this? And I'm like, yeah, but I haven't seen the preview yet, so I don't know what it's about. She's like, but how could they go back to 1984? Does that make any sense? It's 2019.
Dave's like, yeah, and I know about the nerd stuff. You want to go to the you want to go over here and see my proton pack?
No, I don't want to show this girl my proton pack. She's annoying.
When did the original Ghostbusters was that? Was that 1984?
I don't know.
I feel like 84. No? Yes? Josh.
I think. Yeah, Josh. What was it?
Hey,
I think it's 86 or 87.
86 or 87.
I think so, dude.
Nah.
Or maybe that's 2.
No? All right.
Know.
Shall we play?
Yes, please.
All right. Can you hear?
My life.
Can you hear?
I wish she was walking outside my apartment.
We all have our struggles.
Have you ever been in love?
Nice class.
Long time ago.
Gal
So many
Gadot's
times.
so
Yeah.
charming.
All the time.
Nice little throwbacks here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
What car did she step out of? What was that?
Look at the malls. The
The
malls.
Gremlin.
It was a Chrysler LeBaron, I
Why
think.
shouldn't it be?
Old Chevy Caprice.
All you need is to want it.
What?
She uses.
Think about
All right.
finally having everything you always wanted.
All right. So
You can save the world.
look at that old digital watch.
It's a quartz.
What? No. What?
No. I take what I want in return.
Rucker Howard? Maybe his
Everyone
son.
must see.
He's back.
No, that's Pedro Pascal.
Oh wow, yeah, it didn't look like him before, right?
Nope.
So
That's the Mandalorian bitch. You're gonna lose. Sorry.
Yeah.
No one needs you. You know what you need to do.
Leave that poor beetle alone.
So this
is born from lies. And greatness is not what you
so that's a throwback scene, right? Those are old.
Look at all those DBTS
Oh,
boxes.
Jesus. That's what happened to my Megalopolis stuff. Jesus Christ.
You haven't got it yet?
No.
Oh.
No.
You're lying.
No. I'm not lying.
It's all art. That's just as trash.
Worst thing they
Just
could have done is throw
nice-
this.
All right.
throw this
Fanny
back.
pack. Nice fanny pack.
I'm sorry. I'm not excited to see that whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not.
No.
The first one was.
I'll watch it on. I'll watch it when it comes onto cable or fucking Netflix.
Oh, cable.
I don't even know if I'll give it that.
Yeah, even the
I'll
music
watch it when
didn't
it's
get me.
$5 DVD in Walmart bin.
Well, I don't know what to think about that one.
No,
I think
me
I
neither.
think the trailer is probably not doing the movie justice.
No,
No.
I don't think the movie's doing the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Shots fired.
I think the movie is gonna be better than. I mean, this trailer's got lots of flash, and it's all talking about the '80s and all that other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Again, they're trying to do Stranger Things.
Oh, with the music and everything, right?
With the fucking time period.
Time period? Nah, man.
It's gonna be a period piece.
Let's go with the 80s. It's the hottest thing right now.
84. Everybody loves the 80s.
I love the fact
You can
they
walk
have
into a Target and look
has
like
a-
you just walked out of the 80s. So that's what we're getting now. Look,
Jesus,
millennials,
somebody-
get your own style. Okay?
Wow.
I served my time wearing sweatpants and chucks and a sweatshirt and a Crayola hat that was all the same color. Okay. Sorry. Anyway. Hyper color and Come on.
That was so lame.
Yeah, I don't
Coming
know.
from, coming from a girl.
I didn't know if I should have got up and robosized.
And
burn some
one,
calories.
and two, and
Come on.
stretch, and 3, and 4, and reach, and yep.
All right. Like I said, I don't think they presented this very well in the trailer. But I mean, obviously there's some cool parts. She's doing some crazy stuff with that rope.
Lasso, yeah.
And obviously it looks like they go back to, was it Thermoscara? It seems. Now I can't remember the first movie, right? She basically leaves the island, does her thing, but Thermoscara still exists. Oh wait, but then we had Justice League, right? And
But it kind
that dude
of looked
fucked
like
up
she was
everything there.
training, Brian. Like
Yeah.
I thought I saw a little
flashbacks.
girl. It looked like her as a little girl, and then it looked like a bunch of them running over these big poles, and
Yeah,
it looked
it
like
was
a
like
training course or something.
What's that? Great
she's
American
gonna-
Ninja or whatever the heck that
Yeah,
was.
MTV Challenge or some shit. Yeah,
American Gladiators.
American Gladiators. Yeah.
with like Nitro and
Sunday.
God.
Monster trucks. That's
I'm gonna have to watch
When
that.
when
one
is
again.
that? When is that coming out?
In the summer again. I
It
think
doesn't
was
matter,
summer.
Dom.
don't worry.
It doesn't matter.
June.
It does not matter.
Straight
at
to
all.
DVD.
And why is what's his name alive? So he blew up in a plane, right?
So he might have jumped out and flew
he
away.
jumped out. No,
Nobody
didn't they?
dies in these movies. Come on.
No, wait a minute. Didn't he? Didn't they make a point of them like it wasn't the ejector broken, or he didn't have a parachute or something? I remember something.
No, he just turned back and just shot at the thing. Like, he can jump out of the plane and use a parachute, but I love it how when they criticize Captain America for crashing the plane into the iceberg, it's like you couldn't jump out. But yeah, I'm surprised how they're gonna make it, how he survived that, or what they say.
I wish
he should have just kept them dead.
They should have just stopped.
It's probably not him, and he's somebody else.
Look,
whoa!
Whoever's doing, like, whoever did the Joker movie, like,
he's a scroll.
Let him do some. Let him do.
They just fucking warp the fucking Marvel movies into this shit.
Crossover.
The fucking shit is retarded. And I'm sorry, anybody that liked Aquaman, that movie sucked too. That movie was so.
It wasn't that bad.
I was fucking so stoned out my face, and I still didn't like it. And usually when I'm stoned, I'll watch anything. That shit was fucking trash. A lot of it, the effects and stuff was good. Don't get me wrong, but it was visually stunning. But aside from that, it was fucking shit.
My man,
sell your shit to Disney. Sell your shit to Disney, DC. Then you will be successful.
See, Josh. He said he enjoyed it.
No,
of course he did.
I enjoy when I take shits too, but doesn't mean I enjoyed that movie. It sucked.
It's so bad.
I don't know.
Oh god!
I think this trailer is just for hype's sake. It can't be. I mean, they're not going to be playing. It's not going to be like. Oh man, what's the? It's not going to be the wedding singer, right? It's not going to be the wedding singer the whole time. I mean, that's the vibe I got from it. I'm like, oh great.
I mean, if you're, a 13-year-old, like, don't know which way you're going sexually, you're good. This movie is for you.
Oh, I think they would have been cool if they did like a throwback 80s trailer, like back in the day, just kept it like an 80s trailer. With the old voice. Welcome in a time.
Yeah. In a world.
In the world.
In a world.
Like they said, let's go hire that guy. Where is he? Oh, he's dead. Okay, sorry.
Oh boy.
Brian, you don't got no more, man? That was fucking.
Nah, man, no more.
No more. We should have did that one first because that one was the
Yeah,
wackest one.
I wish-
I'm like,
I'm kind of wishing we did that one first.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's like, I said
Josh said he's
Reddit
biased
for
because he
last.
likes Aquaman.
Say what?
He's
What'd he say?
biased because he liked the Aquaman movie because he likes Aquaman's his favorite DC character.
How is it?
I mean, it's all right to like Aquaman, but the movie was so bad.
Don't worry. Josh is the type of dude that watches Lifetime movies and then gives it 5 stars after he's done.
Oh, buddy.
Josh didn't like the Joker movie either. Yeah,
What?
so he's just on a different level than the rest of us.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Different sensibilities.
I thought he lost his leg, not his sight.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Josh, we love you, dude.
All right.
Josh is like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
So real quick, the villain in this was I guess that was a girl in gold.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's not
That
that,
really
that
doesn't
was
matter.
Wonder Woman. That was Wonder Woman in gold.
Wait, it was?
Yeah, at the end. That's her.
Oh.
That's like her eagle suit.
I think the music was just too distracting. What do you mean her eagle suit? What are you talking about?
No, it had wings.
No
and shit.
invisible jet. I'm out.
No, that wasn't her.
Yeah, that was
was
her
her?
at the end. Yeah.
So all right, so it's
He's like, that's the villain.
I've already forgotten what I've seen. So did this thing have a story besides her being Wonder Woman in the 80s? Was she fighting someone in particular?
She's
Or?
saving the world from somebody bad in 1984. It doesn't fucking matter because she saves the world in
my
84
boyfriend
because she's alive in 2014 with Batman and Superman.
Love.
Yeah.
The villain in this story is basically all the people that don't rewind their VHSs before returning them to the Blockbuster. Okay, Brian. Okay.
Break dancers.
She's fighting for that right to please rewind. You know. Be kind and please rewind. Okay.
Chat Wingham says Cheetah and Maxwell Lord are the bad guys. Did you guys see them in this trailer?
Oh, is Cheetah the girl that she was talking in the like, you know, is that Cheetah? Is she gonna turn
with the
into
glasses.
Cheetah? Yeah,
With the glasses. I'm gonna have to watch.
She's gonna be Cheetah.
I'm assuming.
Listen, isn't Cheetah not a white girl? As far as I know.
You just upset a lot of people now. Right now.
No, really.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's in a darker tone.
Yeah.
Do you think
That's
cheetahs?
what I remember.
Do you think cheetahs are like the gingers of the cat world because they have freckles?
Maybe they're just staying out in the sun too much and got sunspots.
Yo, just play the Star Wars trailer and call it a day.
Yeah. Which one? Are you going to play the last one?
I wish the Mandalorian had trailers.
I mean,
how'd you guys like?
But not for new episodes.
How'd you guys like the last episode? Good. You liked it? The last episode?
I'm enjoying the whole season. Yeah. I like it. I'm digging it.
Last episode. Oh, Minghua.
Yeah.
Nen. Dude, that woman does not age. I remember watching her on ER back in, God, was that the 90s? ER? The show ER? No one?
Something. Yeah.
I learned a lot.
With George Clooney.
Yeah. And Noah Wiley and, damn, I forget. Mekhi Phifer. I miss that show. I like that show a lot.
That show misses you, Brian.
You guys never watched ER? Are you kidding me?
No.
Remember when the girl?
I knew the dude from Loverboy was in that movie.
The girl from Life Goes On was in it for a little bit. Rebecca.
Better Off. The dude from Better Off Dead, right? It was in that movie. No, that's not that.
No,
guy.
that's
not that guy. That's the one I'm thinking about. The pizza delivery dude, Loverboy. You ever seen that movie?
Yes.
Where he delivers pizzas and has sexual relations with all his customers.
Yeah. You remember that?
You want the pepperoni?
Did you remember that movie?
Yes, I did.
Brian, you gotta watch that movie. That's a
What's it
fucking
called?
80s
Loverboy?
cult classic. Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
Loverboy.
Yeah.
All right. I'll IMDb it and screenshot it. If I ever go back into my camera roll, I'll find it.
That's one of the movies that when you rented, you had to rewind. And
Yeah, he was the villain. He was the human villain in like whatever Transformers 4 or 3 or
yeah, Dempsey,
in that.
Chip
yeah,
Dempsey.
Patrick Dempsey.
Patrick Dempsey.
That's
Yeah.
his name. There you go.
He was a lot skinnier and his hair was a lot higher and curlier.
Yeah. He was poofy, we'll say.
Poofy, yeah.
Poofy.
He was almost like, I think he was he the
You know what, Brian? Do me a
I wouldn't say
favor.
that.
Play that trailer now.
The
Loverboy
Loverboy trailer?
Play it. Play it, and then we'll end the show. Come on.
Is that what you want to do?
Do it.
Old retro lover boy. He's like,
And then we'll talk
fine.
about it. And we'll talk about it.
Definitely gonna watch it. Better than Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
You found it?
Let me see.
There's probably no trailer for it. It's like probably in between like a Chips Ahoy commercial or something like.
Yo, is she fighting? Is she fighting this? Is she fighting the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in this movie?
All right, there is a trailer for it.
Of course there is, man. In a world when you needed pizza in less than 30 minutes.
Play that motherfucker shit.
Oh god, this looks terrible. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
like you want 80s, you stick to stuff like this.
Yeah, I'm sure this came out in '84 too.
Uh-huh.
89.
All right.
Yeah.
Same year as Batman.
5 years.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
Come on, Jen, my dad's coming.
My dad's coming.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. He had a surfer cut. He was trying to be
It's like Kylo Ren.
Seems simple to me, but last night before break.
What is this? Is this a trailer? This looks like a clip.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, that's a fucking
This
clip.
is a
That's
clip.
not a trailer. It's
All right.
I am not.
I'm not. No. We shouldn't do that.
This is such good acting.
It was terrible. I don't want to play a clip. That probably gets in trouble.
Anyway.
All right.
Good
I'll
acting.
check it out later.
Yeah.
Lover boy.
Well, that was fun. I think.
Yeah.
You
Something
know?
different.
Something different.
Good times.
Dust is all mad at us. He's like, we gotta start a new channel now and all that other stuff. But I think we're all right. I think if you took over this shit, you're good. But
Yeah.
We'll have to. We'll have to see. All
right. So
I got nothing else. I feel really bad because on Saturday I feel like I had something I really wanted to ask you guys and I totally forgot. I was like in the midst of doing my
You
laptop
gotta write
thing.
these. You gotta write these things down, Brian.
I'm sorry. All right. Well, let's.
I know what you're gonna ask. How much Star Wars is everybody watching right now?
A lot.
it's funny how we phase off it and then something sparks us up and then we start all over again with it.
Well, I'm obviously watching Mandalorian on Sunday. I started watching all of the Mandalorians again, just because I needed something to do. While I was doing
You ran
something
through
else.
them again.
Yeah, I think I got halfway through the fourth one before I went to bed.
Mhm.
I think this week, probably starting Thursday night, I'm gonna start watching the old movies to get all prepared for episode 9.
So you're
Next
gonna watch
week.
that.
What's that?
So you're gonna be watching 7 and 8, or? are you
Yeah,
watching
maybe
7
on
and 8?
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're watching like everything. So we watched episode 1, 2, and then in the middle of the Clone Wars right now, and then we'll
Ooh,
proceed with 3, and then
I hate sand.
Rebels, Rogue One, Solo, Rebels, Rogue One.
Oh, so you're gonna watch them all in order?
Try and do everything. I mean, we got
cool.
9-10 days.
Yeah, you can do it.
So
I
you
mean,
guys are all caught up with Mandalorian, right?
yeah.
All right. So do you think that this is gonna just change everything?
What do you mean?
And what? Go
The show
more
itself.
TV?
I mean, just all right. So
like viewing platform in regards to just not doing movies, or
just think about the one thing where they play over and over, like the Obi, or I think it was Obi and Yoda talking to each other, and it's like, no, there is another, and they keep referencing now Baby Yoda, as potentially the other, as opposed to it being Leia, as we all thought it was Leia at the beginning. Then now no, it could either be Kylo or Rey or somebody else, or now Baby Yoda. Like
he could know that there was another one of him,
another
and that's what
savior.
his other
Another no, that was in reference to somebody to bring balance back to the Force.
Yeah.
So do you think this?
I don't think.
No, because
I don't think it takes away from that at all.
No.
No.
Because in the third movie, like when Yoda says, what happens? It's right before he dies, right? He's like, there's another sky. Oh, Dave, you're right. Because at the end of when Empire, when he leaves Dagobah, he goes, "That boy's our last hope," and Yoda goes, "No, there's another."
There's another.
Right.
Yeah.
But then on Yoda's deathbed, Yoda just says, "There's another Skywalker." He might not be referencing who the last hope is.
Yeah, the comment.
I mean,
that
it's a little far-fetched, but it kind of works.
Right, but he was referencing another Skywalker. He was referencing Leia at the time.
Yeah, on his deathbed.
But
he
six,
might not have
but not
been
in 5. 5,
right, but in 5 he might have been referencing someone else.
Yeah,
I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Nah, I always took it as Leia.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, we all did, because I don't think there wasn't the idea of Baby Yoda 30-something years ago.
Yeah, but
what I mean,
Baby Yoda isn't a Skywalker either.
It doesn't. Yeah, but those are two different conversations. You know what I mean? Like Ryan just said. You know what I mean? One is no, there's another, and then there was another conversation. No, there's another Skywalker.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's another Skywalker out there. Go look for him.
Right,
or her.
because unless Leia does something pretty, profound in this last movie, she's not the other hope, right? I mean, because she tried to restart up the. I don't know what she tried to do. Right? Did she try to start up the Republic again?
Yes.
Or, because if she did, I mean, it obviously didn't do very well.
No, in Force Awakens, it really doesn't tell the story very well in regards to what she was doing. Like she was trying to stop the First Order and the New Republic, like the thing that eventually became what they the government that was without the Empire or whatever. They didn't believe in the First Order. They didn't believe that they should go fight this faction that was happening, and she separated herself and did the alliance, the alliance. So the Rebel Alliance, that Rebel
Resistance,
Alliance. That
actually
the Resistance. I'm sorry, but they really didn't explain it that well, because she separated from the government and made her own little faction to fight the First Order.
I thought it was explained fine, where she helped rebuild the Republic.
Yes, he did. But then when
they didn't, of course, she started the Resistance because they didn't want to fight, just like you said.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty clear without getting too George Lucas. I mean, politically.
You're right, JD. It does show bits of it, but it's like for the average, for the average Joe who's watching it, really, because there's some scenes because they show that character, the black female that's in that scene where they see the rays coming. She sends her back like in a deleted scene to kind of go back to the Republic and say, hey, this is, the First Order is doing this, we need to get them on our side and send support. But like that, you don't see that scene because they edited that scene out.
And I mean, she's not against them. She's not trying to
no,
fight them too. But
no. She just felt like obviously with the Senate you have to get all the approvals and all the the yays instead of nays, and she just separated herself from that to fight the First Order and take action. But I don't know. It's like I said, I'm getting very excited for the upcoming movie. So I'd like to see how it ends.
I'm starting to see Star Wars in a different light. Like, it's all one big universe, and we have the Skywalkers, fighting their own fight, but there's other stuff going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it now. Because, when you start consuming all this stuff, when you consume, Rebels, and you consume now the Mandalorian and watch, the old Star Wars movies, you start thinking a little outside the box and like saying like, we all wanted Luke to be like the one and only, but he's not.
No.
And if he is, whatever, maybe he'll come back and he is, but I don't know. There's other people who are out there who are like, ready to do some shit. You know what I mean?
You never got into like the EU stuff or anything, did you?
Yeah.
I some of the older books and stuff like that. Yeah, but that mostly was old Republic stuff I was reading.
Oh.
But like you're talking about like, I know like Luke had kids. You know what I mean? And one of them turned bad and one of them didn't, and one of them dies and one of them whatever. But isn't that all out the box now? So we have to deal with whatever.
I mean,
we're getting
pretty much, but I mean, like reading a lot of that stuff. It was like during the 90s, like late 80s, throughout the 90s to present, of course. But I don't know. For me, it still gave what you're feeling now, like how it's opened it up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right. No. I can see that. I mean, it did open it up because it's giving you, stories that we never heard, and like the Yuuzhan Vong. What are they called? How do you say that?
Yuuzhan Vong.
Yeah, I think
Yuuzhan Vong. Yeah.
Something.
Like those dudes, they haven't brought those into the cinematic universe yet, right? That was a big storyline I read back then.
I haven't. I'm not familiar with them. I didn't read any of that stuff.
But I'm just curious. I'm really curious to see where it goes because, like, to me, this Mandalorian thing's taking it to another. It's on another level to me because Baby Yoda, like, what I mean? I know it's not Yoda, but it's his species, his
species.
It's his clone. It's whatever fucking theory you have. His offspring. Anything. It's still he's a baby. He's 50 years young, and he's fucking holding back fucking a beast that size. That dude's got some fucking power to him, and I can't see something that's gonna bring them so much revenue. They're getting rid of it so quickly either.
Right.
Because I've read somewhere somebody's like, oh, that baby's gonna die by the end of like some raw shit. Baby's gonna die by the end of the season. But I can't see that happening. Not for why start off with it so young and make sure that you're saying, hey, look, it's 50 years old. Because you're going to see this thing grow up, and essentially the show can probably go for seasons, hopefully,
Yeah, I want to ask. All right, so I want to talk about this age thing with the child. So, Yoda was 900 years old, right? 900 years old you reach. Looks good. You will not. So he's 50. So, what? That's 18. So 50 goes into 918 times. And at 50 years old, he's
I want to think
equated to what as a human infant?
I want to say 5-year-old.
Like a 5-year-old.
But he can't talk.
5 times 18 is.
I don't know. Maybe not a 5-year-old. I don't know.
Like the kid can't even talk. He kind of comprehends what's going on around him, but he can't talk.
Walking around.
He's trying to eat everything.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, he's sticking everything in his mouth. Like I'd say he's not even a year old.
Yeah.
He's
But then
flipping
it's
like
switches.
a newborn.
the math, right? Like the way I
Maybe
thought
a
about
year.
it. If dude died at 900, he looked like he was like 90. If
Yeah.
he was like,
I
around.
think I agree.
You
I
know?
agree with you. I agree with you, Dave. I think it's a character that definitely has potential. But I think with this series, whenever it does come to an end, because he's not going to grow fast. You know, if they do 3 seasons, he's still going to look like the way he looks because they don't grow. They don't. You know,
They
he's
don't
got a lot of
age.
time to age to the point where he's going to look anything different than what
Yeah,
he looks now in the
understood,
first
but
season.
They could end the season.
But when-
and the next season could start 20 years.
But I
later.
think what they're gonna, what they're gonna do, no, because then they're gonna go into the First Order stuff and shit like that. So the thing I think they're gonna do is once the season is over and where they ever carry this, if they ever do like another TV series, and he might be Baby Yoda as a full, you know, adult, like young adult, where he's like you know
500
talking.
years old.
Yeah, and way past First Order shit and into the future and where the galaxy is at that time.
So,
Like I could see them doing something like that just to bring the character back and everybody get the feels for where did Baby Yoda go.
All right. So hold on a second. How many episodes of this are left in the first season? We're on.
There's
episode,
8.
There's 8.
There's 8. Yeah.
3 left.
Is it 8 or 9? I can't remember.
I thought there were more than 8.
No, I
I
think
knew
it's 8
it
or
was like
9.
I thought it was like under 10, but I don't. Whatever.
Well, under 10 is 8 or 9, right? Oh.
9 maybe.
I'm just kind of curious, like where the story's going.
I'm checking now.
We know that he rescued the baby from those Empire dudes. Did those guys successfully extract whatever they wanted out of that thing by that time? Do we know?
Oh, well, from Baby Yoda when they had him on the operating table kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because if they did, then maybe there's like
an evil Baby Yoda.
You got to go chase that hot potato, right? Or
Maybe.
find out what happened.
Maybe their species take longer to develop speech. That's why Yoda can't fucking talk straight.
Oh, dude, did you just Google that?
No, I'm just.
But that's good. Maybe it does. Dude, what if they're not meant to talk at all and Yoda's like the only one that could ever talk? And that's why it's all backwards and goofy.
Nah, I doubt that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe just ate paint chips as a kid or something.
Maybe.
But,
there's 3 episodes left. There's gonna be 8 total.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So obviously, I don't know. To me, I want it to be Baby Yoda. Like I'm like enjoying experiencing. I'm enjoying experiencing like what would be Yoda as a little kid right now. That's the way I see it, and I think it's because people keep calling it Baby Yoda. That's just to me, it's Yoda. It's like Yoda's
child.
Back. I know.
Yeah, Josh. I just saw Josh's comment. Yeah, it's a possibility. But like I think what's going to happen is that he's going to, like, I think they're going to put him in a safe place, and then we just don't know what's going to happen with him. And then, if they ever decide to do another TV series and do one with him as Baby Yoda as a young adult, I think they got something in like the distant, like in the far, far future. They can probably do that, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess time will
We
tell.
will see.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to get a career in the cantina and maybe play an instrument.
A very small instrument. Elbow nudge. No. Anyway.
All right. So I think we can wrap up with that, right?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
All right. So I'm going to start off with you, Dom. Why don't you tell everybody where you're at, where they can find you and stuff like that?
You can find me on Facebook at Dom Grasso, and you can find me on Facebook. Just Google my name and my, you can find me. You will come back to that later. But yes, you can find me on Facebook.
That's Tom's way of saying, come on, guys, say hi to him. He's not a jerk. He's not a dick. Hit him up. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He needs friends too. Not just us three and Gary.
Oh God. We had this thing called Google. You could find people on it. Yep. And here on Tuesday nights with you guys. Thank you guys.
Cool. How about you, JD?
Yeah, you can find me here every Tuesday night, every other Wednesday on Figga Bangin'. No show this week. It'll be next week. Will be a new show, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, next week.
Yes, next week.
It aligns with the holidays perfectly.
Oh, it's hard.
Whoa, wait.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess it does. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
go ahead, JD. My
and
bad.
then whatever, it doesn't. All the other stuff doesn't matter. Shelf gravy is the only thing that matters. Nobody likes my shit anyway. So
no one likes your shit.
Nope.
They said it sucks.
My stuff. Yeah.
It's just smelly.
Yeah. I doubt that, JD. I've seen your stuff.
JD, I know what you gotta do. I know what you gotta do, bro.
Okay. Well, we'll talk.
First, you gotta do is you gotta send each one of us a free dial. Then we'll take pictures and tell everybody how cool it is.
Look at this guy. This is
stuff, and
wow.
Then it'll blow up. I'm telling you.
I'll just go to JD's house and take pictures of my toys and dios.
In his house, right?
Well, I will say that all the stuff we took to Legion Con is gone.
That's good.
Cool.
See?
All gone.
Yeah, good.
Now you gotta go make it again.
Yeah. I'll make new ones, better ones.
JD,
and I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about my personal page and my tattoo stuff. Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, cool. I think you need to just work your hashtags a little differently.
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about Instagram, it's a dying.
I'm ready to give up on all that shit.
Unless you're showing titties or something, you're really not. You're not.
Yeah.
No, like honestly, like it's not even like showing titties, but like just showing your like little girls showing their bodies and they have them thousands and thousands of followers, or you're Kim Kardashian eating a fucking sundae or something like something stupid. They don't follow cool things.
Yo, check out this sandwich I'm just eating right now.
I went to McDonald's.
Look at
my boob holding this McDonald's sandwich, this Big Mac.
I can put my straw between the gap.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway,
Brian, how about you?
At Brinkalazer on Instagram, Brian Brink on Facebook groups. Good grief.
Cool.
Public, not private, Brian. Public.
Yeah, you could find me on Instagram, Energon Addict, Facebook, David Cologne. Here on Tuesdays, hopefully from now on and always. I just took a little break. I'm back. And guys, episode 100 is coming soon. Please stay tuned for that. It's not here yet, but we're almost there. I got some special stuff for you guys for that day. So make sure you tune in. And peace out. Thank you for watching. Brian, hit it. Video butt.
Say it with me now. Round